Happy Arvo. Thank you for joining me. How you guys doing? Welcome to this week in Australia. Yeah. Where from all the way up here in Indiana, I'm going down under to see what happened in Australia this week, utilizing the top posts from the Australia subreddit. In the top posts this week, if you can spare 2 minutes, here's a superb lyrebird imitating about a dozen native birds on my bush block. Of course this man has a bush block, dude. Every Australian does. What Australian doesn't have a block in the bush that they spend their free time taming and restoring its natural beauty? Actually, maybe its natural beauty would just be like how it is. But they make it better. Anyway, absolutely, I could spare 2 minutes. I could spare 3 minutes listening to a lyrebird. It's my favorite bird. I'll never forget that reaction. It was one of my favorite reactions, you know, out of reacting to 1,000 Australian things. This bird sounding like a freaking chainsaw is something that just sticks out in my head, you know? That and the Engadine incident. Remarkable. Is it called a lyrebird because it's a liar? It's not what it's pretending to be. Unbelievable. Oh, is that a cow? I don't know what kind of cow makes that noise, but... Is that a dying kangaroo? What a talented bird. Really quite remarkable. I mean, it's kind of a show off, you know, because it's all these beautiful sounding birds in Australia. And this one bird, the lyrebird, just says, I can imitate all of you perfectly. You only need one bird. And you don't need a chainsaw either. I can imitate that too. Thanks for sharing a slice of our bushland paradise. I like that. Bushland paradise. Paradise probably because it's uninhabited by crusty humans. Oh no, what is this? I can't deal with this, you know, like, I don't know. I guess Karl Stefanovic is canceled. And I just don't even, it's one of those things where I don't even want to know. I don't want to hear it, man. He's one of my favorite Australian people, you know? Like watching him react to his stuff on the news and on YouTube and stuff. It's always hilarious. He's a funny guy. I don't want him to be in a scandal. Nation braces for world's most annoying, quote, I've been canceled tour. Most annoying TV host? Come on, guys. I thought we all loved Karl. Has been axed from Channel 9. What? He has? The nation has begun to brace for an inevitable tour where one of the country's largest podcasters claims to have been silenced. Money does things to people, apparently. I've been cancelled, says man to his very large audience. Wait, so has he been fired? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's been fired. Never meet your heroes, man. Not that I met them. Never give your heroes a podcast. After network says it was no longer possible for Stefanovic to host today after he interviewed far-right activist Tommy Robinson. Oh, really? He interviewed Tommy Robinson. Did he, like, endorse him? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He should have just stuck with the infectious laughing shtick. You know, that was his shtick. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You don't have to, like, get into politics, man. You were above politics, you know what I mean? You know what's above politics? Infectious laughing. He would just invite people on and then start laughing at, like, nothing. But guess what? It made it funny. And then his co-host would laugh at him, and then I would laugh. I had fun, but now it's over. Oh, well. Spotted. Salvos. Wait, what's a salvo? I forget. Isn't that like a gas station? Wait, is it? Australia. Salvation Army. A gas station is a servo. And they sell petrol. Anyway, Salvation Army charging $250 for an empty Voss bottle. What a scandal. Probably just some 90-year-old duck that's doing her best as a volunteer. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, what even is the implication here? Like, Salvation Army is trying to pull a fast one and sell an empty bottle of Voss to make a quick $2.50. This is obviously just, you know, exactly this. Some old duck. Is that what you guys call old people? An old duck. There it is. Carl Stefanovic, dumped by 9. I'm trying to move past this, man. I can't right now. Probably a great way of getting rid of some garbage that would have had an expensive contract break free. Okay, guys, I probably shouldn't even do this, but I can't help myself. Okay, guys? I can't help myself. I'm too curious. Like, what is the exact, like, I just want to hear Carl introduce him, you know? Let's just do this real quick. I'm just going to see what he says real quick.
Our next guest is one of
This is the podcast with Tommy Robinson.
Britain's most controversial public figures. For more than a decade, Tommy Robinson has been at the centre of debates around immigration, grooming, gangs, free speech and national identity. He's led protests and marches across the UK, campaign on what he says is a failure to tackle child. Loved by supporters and condemned by critics, few figures have had a bigger impact on Britain's cultural wars. Strap yourselves in. Here's our chat with Tommy Robinson.
Tommy, great to talk with you, finally. I'm surprised you're not dead yet.
So am I. I didn't think I'd make it at 40. I'm 43. I'm not even joking.
You have tested, I know you're not.
No, I'm not joking.
You have tested the boundaries. I feel like it's got, you know, even hard.
All right. I mean, I guess I'll watch the whole thing. Australia sleepwalking into AI crisis and tech bro free for all, says Green Senator. Prevent tech giants using Australian content to train AI models as cabinet considers proposal to change copyright rules for the rapidly developing technology. Green Senator Sarah Hanson calls for a moratorium on the building and approval of new data centers in Australia until we get the regulations right. She said the nation was sleepwalking into an AI crisis and could hand tech companies a green light to drain our power and water. This is a major controversial issue here in the States as well. Anywhere that they like planning to pop up a data center, it's getting a lot of protests from the people. Interestingly, I noticed that it's like both left and right wing people that like don't seem to want the data center near them for different reasons, but electricity has gotten a lot more expensive here in the States. And I mean, it seems like if you pop up a data center near you, it's going to be a huge demand on the electricity, whether directly or indirectly, because some of these things like, you know, try to generate their own electricity, but they're generating it with, you know, like natural gas and stuff. Oh no, I thought we wouldn't have to talk about it, guys. The Socceroos has lost to the USA in their second match of the group stage. Yeah. Wait, the Socceroos advanced to the knockouts after surviving late Paraguay fright? Hell yeah, Socceroos! Wait, let me look this up. So you guys beat Turkey, lost to USA, tied with Paraguay, and I guess that's good enough to move on. Let's go. Let's go, Socceroos. Hell yeah. Those of you watching live know that I was barracking. I was bar-racking. Not rooting. I was bar-racking for a draw between the USA and Australia. So I was very disappointed. But I'm hyped that they made it to the round of 32. Come on, Socceroos. I'm calling it now. USA versus Socceroos. World Cup final. Is that even possible? That's probably not even possible. I don't know how, like, the rest of the bracket is set up. If we don't lose another game, we'll be world champions. That is an excellent point. Many are saying this. I think it's true. Kookaburra at Comic Con. Should I report this? Hello, my fellow Australians. Today I went to Comic Con in the Netherlands, and I was distressed to see a kookaburra being used for commercial purposes. Are they, like, protected, I guess? There was a company there with a kookaburra sitting chained to a stool. He was there so paying customers could take photos with the bird. I took some photos with my phone, but don't want to share it online in case of incriminations. Isn't this illegal as it's native wildlife? Should I report this? Okay. Long story short, it's highly likely that this is legal and the kookaburra was bred in captivity here. Okay. I've contacted the Australian government. You guys don't screw around when it comes to the animals and their safety. And I gotta respect it, man. Oh, in the past, about the many Australian animals I've found in the U.S., including kookaburras. They said there's nothing they can do. Apparently, it was legal once upon a time, and the assumption is these animals are offsprings of this. Woolies put a security tag on cheese and bacon rolls. Are they that good? Approval required. Cheese and bacon roll requires security tag removal. Please put item aside. Our attendant will assist you prior to payment. This is hilarious. It has been deemed hilarious, and I agree. Oh yeah, I saw this. I was going to react to just this the other day. Police seized record-breaking 2.7 tons of cocaine. It was worth like $700 million or something. $800 million, almost $1 billion. Look at that. It finally snowed in Sydney, guys. Actuaries Institute report shows tax system favoring older over younger Australians. Shocker. Oh shit. Sydney and Melbourne house prices plunge in severe collapse. Are you serious? It's happening? 80% of properties selling below asking price. Severe 2026 market downturn leaves thousands of homes stranded. This is great news for a lot of people. Bad news for other people. Prices slipped by 2% over the quarter. I mean, you have to kind of admit it's kind of comical considering it's like, you know, like the prices surged like 200%, you know, since like 2020. But I mean, that is significant. Especially because, I mean, normally the prices go up. So, you know, not only are they not going up, they're going down. That's good. And hey, 2% of $1 million is a lot of money. And yes, I do recognize that, of course. You know, I always know, like, people say stuff like what I just said, you know, oh, it's only gone down 2%, but it went up 200%. But it's like, yeah, but it went up from, say, $300,000 to $1 million, you know, and 2% down is, what, $20,000? So then $20,000, you compare that to the original $300,000. Is that what I said? $300,000? That's like 8%. You know what I'm saying? That's like 8% of the original price. You know what I'm saying? It's not insignificant. And also, for it to go down 2% in only 1/4, it's like, okay. Then again, is this just seasonal? I don't know the seasonality of housing prices in Australia, but here in America, housing prices always go down in the 4th quarter because of, like, school and it being cold. We've been seeing through what has been extremely high house price growth in the period from COVID or before COVID to today. Housing prices have gone up just in that time by more than 50%. So 200% is a little bit of an exaggeration. Although I have definitely seen houses go up like 100%. Maybe it's 50% on average, but I have seen some houses, at least where I live, like, or in, you know, the area, that people bought, especially if you got it in like 2019, you know, before COVID, 2019, 2018, 2017. Those houses, it's unbelievable how much they've increased in price. Now I'm just randomly looking up houses, like in Indiana. See, these people want $350 for this one. And in 2017, it sold, or no, look at this, 2018, it sold for $188. $188 in 2018. That's not that long ago. I mean, I know I'm old, so like the years, you know, that is a good 8 years ago. Holy shit, I can't believe that's 8 years ago. It's only 8 years ago, guys. 2018, you know, we were all alive in 2018, weren't we? You're not 7 years old, are you? It's doubled. It's listed for, I mean, look at this. It sold for $230 in 2021. And now they want $350? So it has doubled since 2018, almost. Almost double, almost 100% increase. I mean, I feel like a boomer admitting this, but the first house I ever bought was $94,000. You'd be lucky if that got you a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich in 2026. It was a small house, though. Winter solstice, guys. That's so trippy to me that the winter solstice just happened in Australia this week. You guys are basically on a different planet. Well, you're on the other side of the planet, but it's almost like a different planet, man. Winter solstice. I love winter solstice. I love getting past it. I wonder what time it's like it gets dark and light there during the winter. Let's see. Sunset in Perth today is 5:22. See, that's early. That's really early. That's actually quite similar to here in Indiana at the winter solstice. It gets dark at like, you know, 5:30. So yeah. Sydney, sunset is only 4:56. I hate that. That sucks for the people getting off at 5 p.m. You get off and it's dark. Are you kidding? That is bullcrap. That is terrible for your mental health. I swear. But yeah, this is the worst it's going to get. You know, now it's all uphill from here. Let's not leave Tasmania out of it, though, huh? I'm curious. Sunset today in Hobart, 4:45. That's the middle of the day. And if anyone's curious, this is actually crazy. Sunset in Indianapolis today, 9:17 p.m. We're at the, what's the opposite of the solstice? We're at that. Or is it another solstice? Yeah, I'm a moron. It's the summer solstice. I guess our summer solstice is on the same day as your winter. God Guys, I'm a little slow, okay? I'm a little slow. Bear with me here. I guess that makes sense. You know, we're on the same planet after all. It's tilting. But I did think it would maybe be like a few weeks different, but I guess, like, why would it be? It can't be, can it? It has to be the exact same. Like, when you guys are tilted the most toward the sun, we have to be tilted the furthest away. Right? I don't know. I don't know. Because we're not exactly polar opposites on the Earth. Whatever, man. I'm not doing this. But apparently, yeah. Sydney man who gambled $160,000 on lottery and pokies, despite limits, says more support needed. Did he win? That's all I want to know. Did he win? I get wanting to save parking for customers, but curious if this is a step too far. Strictly customers only. Unauthorized vehicles will be towed at owner's expense, or air will be taken from the tires. I say it's fair dinkum, man. They warned you. They put up a big-ass sign. You know what I mean? I evidently that's a private parking lot. You know what I mean? Think of it like, I mean, it's not really any different than if someone decided to use your driveway to park their car in it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go let the air out of their tires. Like, they're paying for that land, you know, assuming they're paying property taxes on that land and upkeep on that, you know, parking lot. Yeah, this is the only problem. The car with the flat tires will be in your car parked for longer. Right. It's really meant as a deterrent. You know, it's like the nuclear deterrent. You know, it's like, hey, if you nuke us, then we'll nuke you. Yeah, but then the whole world will blow up. It's like, yeah, so don't do it. That's the idea. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're having a phenomenal weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, I won't. I'll see you next week. Bye.